Hi everyone, Liane here. I hope you're doing well. Today I am going to show you an unboxing of the brand new Hobonichi Techo A6 planner in the Hon Edition. Now I will do an unboxing at the beginning and then I will offer some comparisons, some close-ups and first impressions in the latter half of this video. To be honest, I actually don't know how I found out about this sale. It wasn't talked about much in the official 2023 lineup announcements, but what I did know is that the Hobonichi official website was selling these beginning on December 1st, and so I put a reminder on my calendar and I purchased it as soon as it became available. Now, if you purchase this on the official Hobonichi's website, then what you get included in the purchase is this really fun and one of my favorites, if not my favorite ballpoint pen, the Uniball Jetstream, and it comes with 3 colors in the pen, and the grip section is great. It's really comfortable to hold, and you get this drawstring pouch, and these are both complimentary with your purchase if you purchase on the official website. An additional thing that I purchased was this really cute Hobonichi brand stamp in the stamp version, and I just see myself using this for happy mail and letters that I write to friends and family, and just a really cute stamp to include in my journaling and collaging projects. What I know about the Hon Edition is that it comes in 4 different patterns or designs. Now, the one that I purchased is called Slash because of that backward slash. It also comes in bow and tie bunnies, Night Road, and also Olive. In this quick flip through, you could see that the interior is identical to the standard Japanese version of the A6 planner. You can see that there's also 2 bookmarks so that you could be able to locate some of your most used pages. And what distinguishes this from your typical A6 is that hard cover. There's a little bit of give, a little bit of flexibility, but it's got enough of a thick cardstock that it's quite sturdy. And so I love that it gives off this really refined look. Now, this cardboard box is part of the set so that when you're not using the planner or you are done using it and you want to place it on the bookshelf for safekeeping, it's got this beautiful cardboard housing that you can place it in. So what Hobonichi has done to celebrate the debut of the Hon in the Techo lineup, they included an original pencil board as a bonus. What I love about it is that it's an original design, it's classic, it's translucent, and it's got some gridding on there to help with layouts, but also it's got this little place, you see the blue tag, where you can store your ballpoint pen or your pen by its clip so that you can take the pencil board and a pen with you. I wondered if they offered other layouts beyond the original Japanese version. And so I checked the website and it looks like this is the only offering. There's no English, no spring start as of the time of this video. So that wraps up the unboxing. Now let's get to the close-ups and first impressions. Hi everyone, Liane here. This is the Hobonichi Techo A6 and it's in the Hon Edition. I absolutely love this right off the bat. It's exactly what I love about the Hobonichi A6 with the addition of a harder cover and the book format. When I got it in the box, it came like this. It has its own little cardboard cover for it so that when you're done, or even just for safekeeping, you could stick your book into its cover and then put it on the bookshelf. Right off the bat, I knew that I wanted to use this for something archival, maybe not so much as a dedicated planner for my day-to-day. Who knows, that might change. I absolutely love this. So I love that it is just like the A6, which I am currently using here. This is 2022, the spring the spring edition. And I have been using it every day since I got it in April. And what I love about the A6 is that for me, weekly planners, monthly planners don't work for me as well because I think they offer too much structure for me, and what I need is a dashboard, a daily dashboard to see what do I need to do that day. And I have the Hobonichi Weeks. I also have the Cousin, and by far this is the one tool, the one planner that I have used every single day. I'll provide a planner lineup video in the next week or so, but today I really just wanted to highlight this Hon Edition of the Hobonichi A6. So here's the dilemma that I have. Before I found out that this was being released, and after finding out that the Hobonichi, not the Hobonichi, but the Take-A-Note was not going to be an option for me, I promptly went on to JetPens and ordered this A6. It's brand new, as you can tell. I haven't even opened it completely. The spine remains intact, but I was going to use this as my day-to-day planner at the end of this year. As you can tell, like, time has proven that I am using this committedly and it is a part of my routine. So I bought this A6 planning to use it as my daily planner for beginning in January. But now with this release, it's just so nice. I don't know if I want to use this as my everyday planner. So what I plan on doing is to use this as my everyday planner. This is the A6 as well, but it's in the English version. And that being said, it looks like it's definitely got fewer colors. It's all black with the exception of the weekends or on Sundays when the type is in like an orangish red here. I'll do a quick comparison between the spring edition of the Hobonichi Techo, and this is the Japanese version. Every month it's got a different color. So this is more brown. This is February of 2023. March of 2023 is this beautiful aubergine eggplant color. And so the spring edition begins in April of 2022, or begins in April 1, and finishes March 31st with a few empty dot grid pages. And this is the Hobonichi A6 English version, and it is January, where is it? January 1 to, I'm assuming, December 31. Yep, December 31. And then what's different here is that this is truly a dot grid here, which I really like. So I guess this is more of like a gridded empty pages in the back, whereas in the Hobonichi English version, it's in red and literally a dot grid. So I love the simplified look as far as the colors go in here. You know, I think every now and then, I think the different colors in this Hobonichi, it would clash with whatever pen color I had that day. Here it wasn't too bad because it was this beautiful pale teal green color, and so I used Sydney Darling Harbor for a little bit, and that worked. And it works with black, but started clashing in December a little bit as far as the colors go with the ink. So what I plan on doing is use this Hobonichi A6 for my daily planning. As soon as the year ends, I'm going to use this plastic cover for this black Techo. And then for the Hon, what I plan on doing is to incorporate more of a journaling routine. And because this just looks so much more refined and it's just asking to be archived for posterity, or it just is asking to be kept and to look beautiful in this way, I plan on using it as like a dream journal. So in the monthly section here, waking up every morning and briefly jotting down either some keywords like what I dreamt about, or actually what I'll probably do is treat this like my morning pages. Make this like a dedicated morning journaling planner, or a journaling, a morning journal. So I'm not sure yet what I'll do here in the monthly section, but in the morning or in the dailies, I will use it to jot down what I had dreamt about the night before, and do a little bit of like a free write session to slowly wake up to the morning, to greet the morning with intention. So that is my intention for using this Hobonichi Hon Edition. And I had quickly looked on YouTube to see if other folks had, you know, just posted or have mentioned this in a video, and I saw someone, I'll link her video down below, and she had remarked that she was surprised that this wasn't marketed more broadly, or wasn't even included in the whole lineup announcement, you know, when everything else was being released. I'm so curious, and she had mentioned too, just it's kind of curious that this wasn't included in all the hype, because if I had known, I would have reached for this before I had gotten this. Now I am excited to use this. I will use this for my daily planning, my to-do lists, and to track my commitments throughout the day. But gosh, if I hadn't purchased this, I would have used this for my everyday. So what else can I say? If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. But also, I would love to see more folks have this in their hands, especially if you are a dedicated A6 Techo planner user, which I am. Then I really, really encourage you to give this a try. I purchased this on the Hobonichi website, hence the unboxing with the Hobonichi packaging. I will for sure give you updates throughout the year as to how my journaling is going. And I am very, very excited to use this as my everyday planner, as this has been my trusty companion throughout this past year. But yeah, I think that's it. All right, take care. Bye.